name is Veronica Licetti Revilla. I am International Trade Management student.
Good afternoon, my name is Santos Frank Quesada Oblitas, and I'm an International Trade Management student too.
Our thesis investigation title is
Project to implement a clean development mechanism to generate energy by using the whole of the varieties of coffee in the exporting company of Chanchamayo, province Junín in Peru. Now, we're going to tell about our personal motivation we had to work on this project. In my case, I was motivated by the knowledge of the deep effects that the climate change brings, the enormous needs that the coffee sector are facing now, and the awareness as a professional for searching and generating sustainable solutions according to the new trends in the world.
In my case, my motivation came from my interest of the current situation of global warming and the responsibility of men and companies about it, knowing that both must take action to reduce greenhouse gases, which are the main warming. That's why I would like to promote the projects that are focused on reduced greenhouse gases. Then, who will be interested in our thesis project?
Nowadays, professionals must become aware of the problems that are affecting the world and generate solutions for them.
Companies in any sector should know that industrial process must be focused on environmental responsibility, contributing to the reduction of greenhouse gases, considering all existing tools to perform a clean production, which demonstrates and commitment ecological.
Issue topic, general problem. What will result have into a coffee exporting companies the implementation of a clean development mechanism project using coffee husks in coffee companies exporting from Chanchamayo province, Peru? Specific issues. What is the current economic situation of a coffee exporting companies from province Chanchamayo, Junín? What would be the economic future after the implementation of a CDM project based on a coffee husk of coffee exporting? What possibilities have the coffee exporting companies to obtain the external funding of CDM project implementation in Chanchamayo province, Junín? What kind of social impact for the community of the province of Chanchamayo generated the implementation of a CDM project exporting coffee companies? How much greenhouse gases it is possible to reduce with a change development mechanism project implementation?
As every investigation project has hypotheses, our general hypothesis is the economic, social, and environmental impact after the implementation of the CDM project exported in the coffee exporting companies from the province of Chanchamayo tend to be effective and true in the three fields of study.
To be continued, we're going to talk about the specific hypotheses. First of all, we have the implementation of the Clean Development Mechanism project that contribute to sustainable development of the country. Also, in the economic, social, and environmental exporting coffee companies, and thus the communities and the environment in which they operate. Second, we have the use of the coffee husk optimization involves converting waste into renewable energy. Third, the weakness turned into opportunity brings additional renewables and productive development conscious and clean, which is attractive in many markets, making it a strong and competitive company in the area. The best economic, social, and environmental factors that generate the Clean Development Mechanism project through the uses of biomass are favorable and to the coffee communities surrounding and country.
Theoretical basis. 1. The Kyoto Protocol seeks to reduce gases to mitigate global warming. 2. Clean Mechanism Development Projects look for the reduction of the global warming gases. It may incentive selling carbon credits generated by the project. 3. Greenhouse gases. It is the gas in the atmosphere that absorbs and emits radiation, causing the greenhouse effect. 4. Anthropogenic carbon. It is generated by the human activity with fossil fuel burning, cement industry, and others.
Now, as every investigation project has hypotheses, our general hypothesis is the economic, social, and environmental impact after the implementation of the CDM project exported in the coffee exporting companies from the province of Chanchamayo tend to be effective and true in the three fields of study.
To be continued, we're going to talk about the specific hypotheses. First of all, we have the implementation of the Clean Development Mechanism project that contribute to sustainable development of the country. Also, in the economic, social, and environmental exporting coffee companies, and thus the communities and the environment in which they operate. Second, we have the use of the coffee husk optimization involves converting waste into renewable energy. Third, the weakness turned into opportunity brings additional renewables and productive development conscious and clean, which is attractive in many markets, making it a strong and competitive company in the area. The best economic, social, and environmental factors that generate the Clean Development Mechanism project through the uses of biomass are favorable and to the coffee communities surrounding and country.
Methodology. Methodological design. We used a mixed design because we have been used the correlational, descriptive, and exploratory. Research population. 1. Companies. Coffee exporting company. 2. People. Each company's manager. 3. Document. Documents such as financial statements. Instrument. A structured questionnaire. Deep interview. Review and analysis of documents.
According to the result of our investigation, we have compared the first hypothesis, the contribution of the project economic, social, and environmental benefits for the company and the community are not relevant for the Chanchamayo's coffee exporter sector because the raw material is to be used. They matched in so many cases a special type of the coffee that they produce. This coupled with the steady decline of the coffee prices and production devastation caused by the plague of the rust will let the company with no money to invest or raw material to use.
Yeah. The third hypothesis in compared with the results is, according to interviews and surveys, indicates that the coffee exporting companies of the Chanchamayo province have a weakened and threat is coffee price fall and rust attack. At the same time, for which they don't have contingency plans that can help curb the situation. So it is generating expenses and losses that the company image is damaged, which is not attractive for the investor who wishes to implement CDM projects. Yeah.
Conclusions. It is true that coffee companies in Chanchamayo are exporters who have knowledge of international markets, but none has even launched a CDM project. I thought the use of the waste to generate review is attractive, not in our scale to justify the implementation of the CDM project. Economic problems and plagues caused by the climate change have led companies to arrogate to solve these problems aside other concerns such as investments in carbon footprints.
Recommendations. First of all, we recommend investing in CDM projects as contingency plans for the collapse of coffee price. The second is we recommend investing in other CDM projects such as reforestation among the coffee plantation with macadamia, tree because the present incomes for the sale of carbon credits and the sale of the NAC that produced these three, which had great value in the market. In the last, we recommend investing in solar panel for drying coffee, which is often sold as a special coffee, thus meeting the straining measure required for the production of coffee, with the NAC, thus avoiding pollution loss when drying. Finally, we hope that our investigation has been interesting for you.
And we want to thank to you for paying attention.
Thank you.
Thanks.